Hello, God bless you. Just a quick one. You see, the reason that most relationships fail is because you don't put certain rules to guide it. And sometimes that carelessness enters into your marriage and you notice that you start having issues in your marriage. The easiest way to preserve the peace, the harmony, the oneness in your marriage, in your relationship, is to put rules down, rules and regulations. And everybody is under the rule. It's not just for others, it's for everybody. Now, let me tell you this. Before I met my wife, there were rules I put on myself as a single man. Those rules were not comfortable. They were very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable rules. But it helped me to comport myself, to discipline myself. It helped me to know where to go and where not to go. It helped me to know who to talk to and who not to talk to. Now, when my wife came into my life, when we met, she was still in Nigeria. We set rules. I told her we are going to put rules in this relationship. And thank God for the kind of person she is, a very wonderful person. She said, yes, I accept it. Let's sit down and put rules. So we sat down and we wrote the rules that will guide that relationship and our courtship. She was in Nigeria then, but for me to leave my house and go anywhere, I will let her know where I'm going. For me to come back to the house, she knows I'm back to the house. Every step I'm taking from Nigeria, she knows what I'm doing. It's part of the rules. I made certain decisions that if I tell you, you will think I'm crazy. One of my rules is that I don't carry a woman in my car without my wife in the car. Yes, except it's a family member. If it's not a family member and you're a woman, I won't carry you in my car except my wife is either aware or she's there with me. You see, it doesn't make sense, right? Yes, it doesn't make sense, but it's a rule. I've seen some people send me a message. They say, oh, bro, I want to confide in you. I want to tell you something, And I tell them, fine, I'll keep your secret, but my wife will know the secret. I don't hide secrets from my wife because she has access to my phone. She has access to my password. It's a rule. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a rule in my marriage that we don't hide passwords. Every password is disclosed to the both of us. It's a rule that all the money belongs to the both of us. All the money is for the two of us. Now, listen. The reason I'm saying this is because if you don't put certain rules in your home, in your relationship, you will continue to fight and you don't know why you are fighting. It is a rule that I have certain housework I'm doing and I have a job. I have 2 jobs. But when I come home, I have a housework to do. I have certain things to do in the house. A call is coming in a moment. Okay? So I'm not leaving every work for her to do. I have something to do in the house. Listen, it's a rule that you cannot disrespect my wife and get my attention. I don't care who you are. I don't really care who you are. It's a rule that you cannot disrespect her and get my attention. If you must get my attention, you must respect her. It's a rule. And she knows. Okay? And that is vice versa. Now, listen to me. I won't tell you everything. There's certain things I keep to myself. I just want to tell you, if you don't put rules on your children, those children will do certain things that will put you to shame. When you remember them, you will cry. Okay? I know you love your children, but what you don't know is that Satan has plan for your children. Satan has an agenda for your children. He has a schedule to attack them. So you must put rules on them to discipline them. Okay? Part of discipline is there must be a TV time. You cannot open up TV 24 hours. There's time to be on TV. There's time to be on phone. And if you're on phone, I have to know what you're doing on phone. Oh, I have to know what you're doing with your phone. If you're my child, I have to know what you're doing with your phone. I will monitor it. I will put an app to monitor what you're doing with your phone that I gave you. It's a rule. Okay? And some of you, your children will just shut the door and they tell you, oh, mommy, I need some privacy. Are you kidding me? You need some privacy under my roof. You don't have privacy under my roof. I'm paying the bills. How dare you say you need some privacy? There's no privacy here. I pay the bills here. You are living in my house. You don't have privacy. So certain times, keep the door open. I want to see what you are doing in the room. Okay? Because some of you, your children are addicted to pornography and you don't know. That's a topic for another day. So for your relationship to work, there are rules. And when you discover that the person you are with does not want to abide by rules, you better back off. A single person, you are dating somebody, you are cutting someone, and you notice that this person does not listen. They don't want to abide by rules. They don't want to put themselves under rules that will guide the relationship. It means the person has an agenda. It means the person has an agenda. Okay? So I want to encourage you. You want your home to work. You want peace in your marriage. Put down rules. Okay? You let everybody know in the house, especially as the head of the family. If somebody is leaving your house, you got to know where they are going. If you are leaving the house, you have to tell somebody where you're going. Your wife should know where you're going. Your husband should know where you're going. You don't just leave the house. You don't tell nobody where you're going. For security reasons, you got to announce where you're going. And when you get there, somebody should know. That's how to run things. Okay? So this is very, very important. Some of you, I don't want to go into this. Some of you, you want to answer a call and you are with your spouse in the room. You excuse yourself out of the room to go and answer a call. I don't want to touch that aspect. If I push that, it will take my time. It will take my time. So this is very, very important. As a married person, let your parents and your siblings know that every message they send on your phone, your husband sees it, your wife sees it. Let them know that. Let them know that you cannot take a decision without carrying your spouse along. Every decision I take, my wife knows. And if somebody's asking me for something and I have to give it out, my wife knows. If she does not permit it, I will not do it. She's my wife. Okay? And that's how I maintain harmony and peace in my home. I will not please you to displease her. No. As my father or mother or brother or sister, I will not please you and displease her. I won't do that. So whatever I have to do, I seek her permission to do it. Whatever she has to do, she will seek my permission to do it. And if we don't, approve it, the both of us, if we don't approve it, it will wait. We speak with one voice. When your friends and your family members know that you speak with one voice, they will respect you. They will respect the marriage. Very, very important. Your children must know you speak with one voice. That they cannot corner one of you and get something. No, we speak with one voice. And whatever you are saying, both of us knows about it. Set rules in your family. Set rules if you want it to work. If you want peace and harmony, set rules. And everybody must be under that rule. Even the husband. God bless you.